Good evening Mensieland Parents, goeienaand ouers. Ek besef julle is almal baie angstig om uit te vind wanneer kleuterskole mag oopmaak, omdat ons van maandag af onder level 3 lockdown val en meeste mense moet terug gaan werk toe en julle niemand het om na julle kinders te kyk nie. Unfortunately, once again, I am the bearer of bad news and I have to tell you that at this point ECD centres are not allowed to open on Monday. I waited quite long before I sent this message out tonight because there were still circulars doing the rounds and ISASA on their website making an announcement that ECD centres are allowed to open, but the last communication I received before I sent this message tonight was that ECD centres are not allowed to open on Monday yet. What we do know, however, is that the Minister of Social Development will address the nation tomorrow to discuss the process going forward in order to comply before you can open your ECD centre. She will not announce a date yet, but just the discussion of inspections and what needs to be in place, what protocols need to be in place before ECD centres can open. ECD centres also today had to complete a survey or a census to indicate where we are situated, our location, and to indicate whether we're ready for inspection and ready to open. I indicated on Mensieland's survey that we are ready and that they can come and inspect us anytime. I don't have a date as to when that will be, but we hope that it will be as soon as possible. We've also been informed that it is illegal to open the ECD centres before the Minister announces that we're allowed to do so. ECD centre owners that opens without this announcement will be prosecuted and will have a criminal record. I'm not willing to take that risk, so I prefer to wait for the Minister's announcement before I open Mensieland. If your friends or your colleagues or your family tell you that their children's ECD centres are open, I would like you to know that it's open illegally, and I would like to ask yourself the question, what other things these centre owners are willing to do illegally in the daily upbringing of these children. I do realize that many parents are in a difficult position in having to go back to work and not have someone to look after their children, and I can only make a few suggestions which you can actually all do yourselves. But the first thing is, if you need an au pair, you need to appoint that person at your house. So a domestic worker, an au pair, grandparents, they all still need permits to look after your children at your own house. You are not allowed to drop your children off with friends where there are other children, because that once again becomes a childcare facility. If you have a problem, if you have to pay Mensieland and someone else and you are not in the financial position to do so, please don't just stop paying your school fees. Don't just stay away and avoid us. Please make the phone call, make the arrangement. I am open for discussion. On the same note, I would like to, from the bottom of my heart, thank Mensieland's parents for your loyal support. I am one of very, very, very few school owners in this country whose parents carried the school through and helped us to keep our doors open. I am aware of other schools that had to close their doors because their parents didn't pay their accounts. At Mensieland, there's only a handful of parents who couldn't pay their accounts, and most of those people made arrangements. They didn't just stop paying. So thank you, Mensieland parents, for your loyal support. This is the livelihood of the staff who look after your children for 6 to 9 hours a day. This is my livelihood, and I am sure this is the best school in Kempton Park whose doors we would like to keep open. So on behalf of the staff, I cannot thank you enough. Lesson packs will still be available until we can open. Lesson plans will still be sent every week until we can open, and we will continue sending lessons on our YouTube video channel. Please like our videos, please subscribe to our channel, because that also shows the world what a good school we are. I'll see you tomorrow between 7 o'clock and 2 o'clock. Please don't come after 2. I won't be here. I have other commitments. And then again on Monday from 8:30 till 1 o'clock you can still collect lesson plans from our house. The week after, lesson plans will be available from the school, because we now have a legal manufacturing site where we manufacture class out of a box, not only for Mensieland parents, but also for parents from other schools and for other schools in other districts that make use of our class out of a box. Have a wonderful weekend, and I hope to see you soon. God bless you. Goodbye.